We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. The Astros look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Standing in, Justin Smoke, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2-2.
And right into the shift. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Ready now, Eric Sogard. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. One and two, here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Edwin Jackson gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. A wave and a miss made him reach. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, Alex Bregman is someone this club is hoping will turn it around. For whatever reason, he's been absolutely atrocious at home. He's hitting under 200 in front of his home crowd, and I don't know how to explain it. Maybe he's just putting too much pressure on himself. I know this. These fans are really ready for him to break out here at home.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Bases are empty, one man out. Left side, but well foul. Full count still. The next 3-2. Hit softly down the line at first. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away.
Batting third.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's down into left center for a base hit. Well, I'm excited to see the data on that base hit because it was screaming off the bat. And ShowTrack tells us that the ball came off the bat at 117 miles an hour. One of the more impressive numbers you'll ever see. Standing in now, Luke Maile, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2, and it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Brandon Drury will bat next, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Yank fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Working for the punch out and the offering. He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and in to bat next, it'll be Tyler White. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Still 2-2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. The 1-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball.
2-2 count.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Domingo Gonzalez.
Stepping into the box, Domingo Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 3rd inning, no score to this point.
Nope.
And there's ball 2 now.
Count is 2
There's a
and 1.
good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
To 2-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Rowdy Tellez. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Stepping up to the plate, Miles Straw, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Grounded to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. One out now in the Houston 3rd, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hernandez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
He got that one pretty good. He just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Line to the right side, but foul. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Justin Smoak now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here? Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. 3 balls and a strike now to Smoak.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box, Eric Sogard. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Kemp takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Fouled off. Smoak is off of first with 2 away. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the payoff pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped him up. White is calling for it. And that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Into the box now, Josh Reddick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And it's fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels
Third
off
baseman,
base,
number 2.
and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Turned on down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those
Now
1, 2, 3 easy
baseman.
innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
In now, Tony Kemp. Pulled toward right center field. Richard sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Ready for another chance. Brandon Drury. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
The left fielder, Teoscar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. 2-1. Here it is. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box now. Domingo Gonzalez fouled off. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Cianel Perez takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 51.
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled away. Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Runner, yes, yes.
2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now 1-0 Toronto. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Thomas Pannone, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler White. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Looked like he might have got squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miles Straw. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Clips it behind his back. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. So striding in, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a race pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here's Michael Brantley, and we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Back up the middle. Galvis has it barehanded for 1. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Toronto claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Edwin Jackson takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Thomas Pannone records the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.